Text on screen.
One of the factors in people's emotional well-being is how safe they feel within society and how openly they can live their reality. When society rejects one for various reasons, it leads to emotional distress. However, mainstream sci industries tend to look at the experience of emotional breakdowns as an individualized problem, and the individual is often given a psychiatric label. The message that goes out is that there is a weakness in the individual that results in emotional distress, and there is no conversation on larger societal structures that gave birth to the distress in the first place. This is demonstrated in the next video with a specific focus on the queer community.
Picture of Meenal. Text: Meenal is a practicing counseling psychologist and is especially committed to working with individuals from sexual, gender, religious, and caste minorities. She has worked on a study focusing on a structurally excluded community, the queer community, to understand the impact of exclusion on them.
60% of my queer respondents had or were facing clinical depression, what is termed as clinical depression, as opposed to 37% of their cishet counterparts. 71% of my queer respondents were facing clinical anxiety as compared to about 53% of my cishet respondents.
Meenal, could you just describe cishet for the audience?
Sure. When I say cishet, I mean cisgender heterosexual respondents. And when talking about stress, about half of my queer respondents were facing clinical stress, and close to that number, 38% of the cishet respondents were facing stress. Not only were the numbers higher, not only were a larger percentage of the queer population facing these issues, the score of these issues or the intensity of these issues faced was also unfortunately higher for the queer individuals. Resilience is something that we talk about, which is our ability to bounce back from adversity or from a negative event. Resilience was also lower for queer individuals. What is interesting to note is, and quite unfortunate, is that resilience was lower among women in the cishet sample. So the more minority identity you have, the more unfortunate you are.